more hit before we go. Tastes so good. Welcome back to the channel. It is Cup of Joe with Dave. Of course, I'm Dave, and that was Cup of Joe. Rocking some Starbucks Pike's Place, I think it's called. Anyhow, it was on sale at Costco. But it's doing the thing, half and half, and some coffee. Hope you have your cup of Joe today. It is a Thursday. It's rainy and overcast here in Virginia, and hopefully the sun tries to come out. Gonna be at the high of 75, so we'll see how it goes. Fortunately, with all this rain, that means I might have to cut grass this weekend, but c'est la vie, that is part of home ownership. If you've never heard the term c'est la vie before, such is life. So it's better than being in a drought. So with that said, tonight, let's see, what do we have to do? Do some laundry. We'll do some. We have to do garbage pickup and droppings collections for Harper. Hopefully, there's probably a ton of mushrooms. I don't like mushrooms in the yard, but it is what it is. It's that time of year. And Aiden, I believe, has practice, which may or may not be held because of the rain. If it's raining, I'm not sure if I want him to play. So we'll see what happens with that. Let's see, what else did we do yesterday? Yesterday we went to Taekwondo. Aiden had a decent practice, took it very easy. It was very light for him, but he had a good time. Made dinner and worked. It was a long day at work. So, and news of the world, and this world's a crazy place. There's so much hatred and mental issues in this world, and we need to figure out why it's coming from. Is it because of the lack of family, lack of jobs? Why are people snapping and doing all the awful things they're doing? A couple weeks ago, there was a family that was, or a school that was attacked at a church in Minnesota. Why would you attack a church? What twisted mind would do that? But you figure out why the mind was twisted. Then recently, as of yesterday, an outspoken commentator, activist, was doing a program at a university, and someone shot him through the neck, and now 2 kids are fatherless and a wife. What a horrible, horrible time in this country where people are having senseless violence. So be safe. Make sure all your family is secure and okay with everything. Make sure they kind of understand the world and what they have to prepare for if anything like that has to happen. It's just building your foundation, just like all your goals. You want a good solid foundation to do anything you need, and it's super critical in our times here where you need your family to be safe. You need to make sure they're making good decisions. They're accountable, tracked. Unfortunately, no one wants to be tracked, but cell phones do that pretty well. And just to count your blessings every day. Understand why you're able to. It's the gratitude part of the channel. And talk about the successes that you have, no matter how small or insignificant, they all add up. Just like compound interest in your life savings. Alright, I'm going to let you guys go. I hope you guys have a great day, and we'll talk to you tomorrow.